Hello again, everybody. Today we're going to go ahead and introduce some double paradiddles and triple paradiddles. We've already learned what single paradiddles are in the previous video. If you're not quite sure what these paradiddles are yet, that's okay. Go ahead and check out the video linked in the description box below. It'll be a paradiddle breakdown video. Show you how to think about it, how to say it, how to play it. Make sure you go ahead and try that first before you jump into these doubles and triples. It's going to be great to have a foundation and have the knowledge on what we're doing first before you jump in. Alright, so we know what paradiddles are. What are double paradiddles? You may also hear these called paradiddles. All we're really doing is adding something on to the beginning of the paradiddle pattern that we already know. So let's talk about the term itself, right? So we've already got the diddle part that we know. It's going to be the double. So you may have two individual strokes or maybe a bounce or a rebound like in a roll. So in our normal paradiddles we have paradiddle, 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 right? That's the diddle part. The first part of the word para, this may not be exactly what it means, but the way it makes the most sense to me is to think of it as a pair, right? So two hands, two individual hits. So if we think of it in those terms, we have paradiddle, paradiddle, right, left, right, left, left. So with that in mind, what we're going to do for double paradiddle is we're going to add in an extra para, or an extra right, left at the beginning of this. So now we're going to have paradiddle, or paradiddle, right? So here's a couple of them in a row for you. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Right? So that makes sense. We're just adding on two more beats at the beginning of a normal paradiddle. Another way to think about these, and this is the preferred method that I use so I can differentiate a single paradiddle from a double paradiddle, is instead of saying paradiddle, might get confusing, I might forget where I am, I say the word double first. So I'll actually say double paradiddle. So it'll look like this. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle. That way I know I'm not playing singles. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. But I'm doing two of the para sections. Double paradiddle, double paradiddle, etc., etc. So triple paradiddles are going to work the exact same way. We're going to add on a third para, a third to the beginning of all this. So instead of a single paradiddle or a double paradiddle, now we're going to get three pairs. Para, paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Now again, that's a lot of pairs to think about in a row. I can get lost easily doing that. What I tend to do instead, another way to keep track of this in my brain, is I will count to 3 before I do the diddles. So that way, instead of a single paradiddle or a double paradiddle, what I'm going to do here is 1, 2, 3 diddle, 1, 2, 3 diddle, 1, 2, 3 diddle. Almost messed it up there. So saying it out loud gives you the idea that you can have a single paradiddle, a double paradiddle, or a triple paradiddle, and it helps you keep track when you're in the middle of playing a warm-up, an exercise, or a piece of music. Alright, so now that we have our 3 different types of paradiddles figured out, we know what they are, we know how to think about them, we know how to count them, let's put them together in an exercise. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create a pyramid. We're going to have 4 single paradiddles, start at the top. Then we're going to have 4 double paradiddles, those are a little longer. We're going to have at the base 4 triple paradiddles, the longest ones. So we're going to play the shortest ones, then the doubles, then the triples, that makes up our pyramid. Here we go, let's try this out. Alright, let's go ahead and try this a couple times through. This will be 4 single paradiddles, followed by 4 doubles, followed by 4 triples. We're going to be at 90 beats a minute. Here we go. Alright, good work. So, here's a way we can have a little more fun with this. Work our hands, work our brains at the same time. When you get to the end of the triple paradiddles this time, we're not going to stop. What we're going to do is when we get to the end of the triple paradiddles at the bottom, we're going to go right back and play double paradiddles. Then when we finish that, we're going to go right back to the top and play single paradiddles. So this way, as you're playing, you can go from singles to doubles to triples, back to doubles, back to singles, back to doubles, back to triples. It can kind of be an endless exercise. You can go on as long as you want, as long as you feel like going, until you feel like you've got these different types of paradiddles down. Let's go ahead and try that out a couple times here. Alright guys, great job. Hope you had fun with this paradiddle pyramid, figuring out some different singles, doubles, and triples with me here today. We're going to be making more videos every Tuesday and Saturday, so please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and there's a little bell for the notifications too if you want to know when the videos are posted. So, thanks for watching. If you have any ideas for future videos, or you have any comments for me, leave them in the comment box down below, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.